K9 polls, several voters are experiencing what is known as election anxiety. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez tells us more in this report.
Elections, in a way, are meant to feel empowering. After all, the public gets to put in their hands the fate of the country. But for some, instead of giving off positive energy, polls actually result in what is now known as election anxiety. But what is it exactly? Doc Joan says it refers to the feeling of fear due to uncertainties during election season. This tends to have a mental and emotional effect.
Nawawala ang focus, concentration, attention span, apektado also ang memory. Nagkukos na siya ng conflict with our loved ones, with our friends, with our colleagues sa trabaho.
Kyle, a senior executive in an e-commerce company, even found herself having difficulty breathing.
Maiisip mo, hala ilang araw na lang, election na. Tapos wala kang magawa. Parang gusto mo na lang na dumating na yung araw na yun. Nagkakaroon ka ng times na maiiyak ka na lang.
Another factor that can trigger this anxiety is the overload of election-related information from social media, including the proliferation of fake news. That's why, as per Sid, a social media break is necessary.
Mas ina-isolate ko yung grupo, yung sarili ko sa kanila. Kumakain ako mag-isa. Mag-break ako, early break.
Along with this, turning off your phone's notifications is a big help to refrain from checking updates and engaging in political conversations.
May mga members na nagtatag ng @everyone. So everyone will be alerted of something important or not important. Kapag may nagtatag sa akin ng @everyone, parang yun, mas kinakabahan ako agad.
But above all, experts stress that awareness and positive mindset are key to control election anxiety. While it is our responsibility to vote wisely on Monday, do not forget that we owe it to ourselves to also take good care of our mental health. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez, we are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Several governors in the United States vowed to keep abortion legal as the country gears up to a potential overturning of the abortion law. More details in this Bloomberg Quick Take.
No matter what atrocious opinion the Supreme Court officially rolls out this summer in regards to Roe v. Wade, abortion is safe and legal in Illinois. That's because the women legislators standing here with me today had the courage and the foresight to lead the passage of laws protecting the right to choose. As long as I'm governor of Illinois, and as long as we have a pro-choice legislature, abortion will be legal in this state.
Absolutely horrified by what the majority of the Supreme Court of the United States of America plans to do to women's rights in this country. And as a woman, this is personal. This is something that we have fought against for my entire life. In fact, this is a battle my mother's generation. It's a battle for my generation, my daughter's generation, and it seems like even my 3-day-old grandchild, Sophia's generation, will have to be fighting this same fight, something that we had thought we had put to bed a long time ago. And I refuse to go backwards. We're not playing defense. We're playing offense. So my message to women all across this country is that New York, the state of New York, will always be there for anyone who needs reproductive health care, including an abortion. And my message to those who will deny this fundamental right, basic right, you don't want to mess with us. You don't want to mess with the state of New York. And I assure you, this is a fight that you will not win.
Barriers to abortion do not keep women or children safe. In reality, those barriers hurt the very people they're supposedly intended to protect. Abortion bans lead to worse health outcomes for pregnant people, for babies. They increase rates of maternal mortality, and they cause financial hardship that hurts families, that hurts our economy. This ruling is not just about preserving life. It's about exerting control. And I don't think it's possible to overemphasize the seismic shift this represents in America's approach to privacy, to personal autonomy, and to health care rights.
It is time for our state Supreme Court to acknowledge those rights that are conferred to Michiganders under our state constitution. So regardless of what happens with SCOTUS, we have an opportunity in Michigan. We've seen other states take it. It is time for us to make sure that we secure this right for Michigan women as well. Time is of the essence. I know a lot of people thought, oh, that's never going to happen. And a lot of people thought when I filed the lawsuit, oh, it's not necessary. Obviously, in the last 36 hours, we've seen how serious it is.
We will stand tall, we will stand firm, and we will affirm the currently constitutionally protected rights of women and girls, their reproductive rights and freedoms in California. And we will assert ourselves, as I said, as Californians by punching above our weight, working with other like-minded leaders and governors and legislatures all across this country. And we're not going to roll over. We will not back down, and we will continue to fill in the gaps and address the disparities that continue to persist even in a state like ours. Even in California. Guys, this never happened in our lifetime. They're taking away rights that have been affirmed over and over again and well established. They are taking them away. Wake up, America. Wake up to who you're electing.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. In an SMNI interview, President Duterte says he hopes that the remaining cases against detained Senator Laila De Lima will still prosper. This is despite two witnesses having already recanted their statements regarding De Lima's alleged ties to the illegal drug trade. The World Health Organization estimates that the COVID-19 pandemic has killed nearly 15 million people around the world. The group believes that many countries undercounted the number of fatalities, as only 5.4 million were reported. And the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines is calling for 3 days of intense prayer from May 8 to May 10. This is to ask the Holy Spirit to enlighten people's conscience in their choice of a new national and local leaders. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now, www.signalplay.com, and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.